roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Always remember to drive your own bus.
Hey War Eagle fans, we are back and we are ready for our boys' home conference opener. We are playing against Fayetteville. Our girls just finished a very competitive game. They played very well, very defensively, but let's get into our boys. So, our boys just got back from Pensacola Beach, Florida, where they played in the Innisfree Hotel's Beach Bash tournament against tons of high school teams all around the country. Fayetteville was also there, but we did not play Fayetteville in this tournament. But we ended up coming home with the trophy, and we won the whole tournament, which is so exciting, considering we are one school from Rogers, Arkansas, going to Pensacola Beach and winning a big tournament like that. And we had some all-tournament winners. We had Bryson Jackson, Emmett Blevins, and Ryan Wassman, all our seniors, who all were all-tournament winners. And yeah, it was I know from Coach Simmons, it was a great trip, and we're so excited to see how our boys have prepared and how these big tournaments especially have paid off. Our boys also played in the Arbus Hoop Fest that is at RHS, and I know they played against some really good, tough teams over there in late December. So we're excited to see how it all comes together and how we play against one of the great teams in our conference. So just looking at our roster, we do have a big senior class on this team. We have 5 or 6, I'd say, but we do have a couple sophomores who do definitely get a lot of time on the court. We have some juniors, but we are mainly a senior squad, which is good that we do have a couple young people to give some experience, so that way next year we do have a full team of experience. Welcome back, Mr. Brown.
Thank you.
We're excited.
We're excited to start the first conference game for the boys basketball team. Once again, playing Fayetteville. Boys have had a pretty good showing so far. They explained, as we said earlier, in the shootout, the RVS shootout. They had a pretty good performance. I think they played 4 games. I think they went 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
So
that sounds about right.
Yeah, they went 2-2, played some good competition, and they would get out there with some wins. So we are going to get to starting lineups for you.
Varsity boys basketball action again. Feature our visitors, the Fayetteville Bulldogs, taking on your Heritage High School War Eagles. At this time, we want to introduce the starting lineups for this afternoon's game.
Starting lineups.
We'll begin with our visitors, the Bulldogs from Fayetteville. Starting at guard is a 5'11" senior, number 2, Xavier Brown.
Xavier Brown, starting guard, senior.
A 6'4" senior, number 10, Odie Williams.
Odie Williams is senior guard.
Is a 6'1" senior, number 11, Jackson Jorgensen.
Jackson Jorgensen, another senior.
At forward, a 6'5" senior, number 13, Colson Crone.
Colson Crone, a 6'5" senior.
A 6'4" senior, number 21, Quincy Bradford.
Quincy Bradford, another senior. So they have an all-senior starting lineup here for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Means they have a lot of experience. They're an experienced team. So the War Eagles starting for the War Eagles.
Starting at guard is a 6' sophomore, number 3, Graham Neatling.
Graham Neepling, sophomore guard.
A 6' senior, number 4, Isaac Karras.
Isaac Karras, a 6'4" senior, 6' senior.
A 6'1" senior, number 12,
Bryson Jackson. He's a transfer from Fayetteville.
Number 22,
And a transfer from Harbor High School, 6'6" senior, Emmett Blevins. And the steady Ryan Wassman winds out the starting lineup. The War Eagles are coached by the legend, Coach Tom Olson, in his 16th season as the head basketball coach here at Heritage. The legend, the GOAT.
If you tuned in last game, we talked a little bit about how 6A girls, so many teams from our conference are in the top 10, but in the boys, that's quite different, although Springdale is the number 2 team in the state of Arkansas. We don't have any other.
I think Springdale and Harbor, I got a chance to watch Harbor play Conway, I guess in November of last year. And they have a kid that, I mean, the 2 best players arguably in the state of Arkansas are at Harbor and at Springdale. We tip it off. Tip goes to Heritage. Bryson Jackson controls the tip. Brings it up the court. Swings it over to Wassman at top of the key. Back to Karras. Karras tries to make a move. Kicks it out to Neppling. Neppling to Wassman. Thought about 3. Didn't take it. Dribbles inside and puts it up and in. So the Heritage War Eagles are on the board. Ryan Wassman. Xavier Brown brings it up the court. Seems that shoot to the wing to Quincy Bradford. Bradford back to Brown. I believe Brown's sister plays something. And they both have the same number, too. That's pretty cool. And they both play point guard. Fayetteville inside, no good. Rebound goes out. They control the rebound. So Brown takes a 3, no good. And Bryson Jackson hits the floor pretty hard. Extra motivation here for Bryson Jackson. He is a transfer from Fayetteville. He transferred over to us last year. Baseball pass to Karras and lays it in. Good pass there.
We've definitely got some energy in here. I'm sure you can hear it. It's definitely gotten a lot louder in between games. We've definitely got a bigger crowd in here. But the thing is with basketball, it only gets louder. And throughout the season, our games are only going to be more packed and more energy. And
Jurgensen lays it in for Fayetteville. Our score is 2-4 in the early goings of this game. Karras brings it up the court. It's across the timeline. Karras gets Wassman at the front court. Wassman and Neppling. Neppling back to Emmett Blevins out on the top of the key. Blevins looks for some space, and having space kicks it out to Neppling. Neppling for 3, nails it.
your score is 7.
Neppling, big 3. Jurgensen inside, and it looks like he's going to be fouled by Blevins there. So Jurgensen, that is Blevins' first foul, team foul number 1. It's going to send Jackson Jurgensen to the line to shoot 2. Heritage starting off strong here. first free throw up and no good. That's the thing about conference games. If you got to hit free throws, that can be one of the biggest things. Like that, if a team's in trouble, if they go to the line a certain amount of times and they're missing a bunch of them. Coaches always say, you got to hit no one's standing in front of you, hit the shot. Second free throw up is good. So Fayetteville setting up a full court press, much like their girls team. Going to try to get some turnovers there. And Odie Williams on Bryson Jackson. Jackson almost loses control of it, gains it back, swings it to Wassman. Wassman takes it down the lane, and it is no good. Rebounded by Jurgensen. Jurgensen quickly up the court. Dishes to – what a block there by Bryson Jackson.
It's just like a wall right there.
Boy, Brown took that to the goal, and Bryson Jackson just erased it.
That's Heritage's second team foul for the first quarter.
So Xavier Brown at the line shooting 2. First free throw up and good. Yeah, that's pretty cool that the Brown and his sister, they both wear the same number. Mm-hmm. And that's his sister. They both wear the same number and they both play the same position. That's pretty cool. You don't see much of that, folks. She's a sophomore and he's a senior. So she's watching Big Bro play right now. So both free throws are up and good.
Your score is 7-5 Heritage.
Bryson Jackson bringing it up the front court. Just looking for some space, looking, trying to make a move out on Odie Williams. And I think I'm going to call Williams with the bump. That is his first foul, team number 2. That's fouls on the floor, so we're not shooting. Wassman looking to throw it in. Throws a long pass and is intercepted by Brown, and Brown's going to get the easy layup there. Ball game is tied at 7. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Wassman brings it up the court. Wassman looking. Drives on the right side there, gets in a little bit of trouble, kicks it out to Nepling. Nepling goes inside to Blevins. Blevins tries to make a move and strong move to the basket, but he is fouled. That foul is going to be on Colson Crone. It's another older brother that's wearing the same number as his sister.
Oh my gosh, This is so cool. I like that.
Looking at the roster, recognized the name and the number. I was like, his younger sister played for the Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs. Got some playing time too. She played quite a bit. So Blevins' first free throw up, and it is no good. The second shot is good. Substitution there, sorry. War Eagles take a 1-point lead. Looks like number 14, Max Howard, has checked in for the War Eagles, as well as number 33, Carter Cox. Fayetteville for 3, no good. Rebounded by Crone. Crone looks for some space inside. Doesn't get it, gets the rebound and puts it up and in. So that's his first points of the game. Colson Crone. Fayetteville takes a 1-point lead. Wassman brings it up the court. Looking to make a move. Number 21 that checked in for the Bull. That's Quincy Bradford. And they're going to call Wassman for the foul. There's a player control foul on Wassman there. Team foul number 3 on the War Eagles. So 2 more fouls. The Fayetteville Bulldogs will be shooting free throws. So Brown brings it up the court. Makes a move on Karras. Gets it out to Jorgensen. Quincy Bradford for 3. Knocks it down. Baseball pass up ahead. ball is stolen away by the Bulldogs. Quick pace here, Jurgensen up the court. And he gets travel? Yes, they call traveling call there. Lost control of the basketball there. Took some steps. Ball will go to the War Eagles. So Fayetteville on a little mini run here. We need a point. We need a basket right here so we can kind of stop that little run that they're having right here. Fayetteville bringing in some subs. Looks like they subbed 3. Well, they subbed a whole different 5. Just like the girls, they're going to sub and they're going to play a lot of people. Max Howard brings the ball up the court. Gets it back to Wassman. Wassman at the top of the key. Kicks it out to Howard. Howard tries to take it down the lane. Gets it to Bryson Jackson. Bryson Jackson at the top of the key. Tries to get inside. Makes a move to gets it out to Wassman. And Wassman's going to nail the three-pointer.
Just what we needed right there. Great play by Bryson Jackson and Ryan Wassman.
Jackson kind of got up in the air and then kind of lost control and kind of saw Wassman at the corner there and was able to get it out to him, and he converted the 3.
Yeah, great recovery.
Fayetteville inside. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Kenyon Johnson tries to take it up inside against that tough War Eagle defense.
Our defense is on fire. We are just blocking and
really pressuring the ball, blocking well, rebounding well. Good start for the War Eagles so far. Tolson tries to get it in. And what do we got here? Has a foul on Karras. That's his first foul, but team foul number 5. So the Bulldogs will be shooting. They're at the line shooting 2 for the rest of the quarter. Xavier Brown at the line shooting. First free throw up is no good. So the War Eagles quickly got to 5 fouls in this quarter here. Sometimes it could be a good thing. It shows that they're being aggressive, but at the same time you have to be under control as well. But really love the aggressiveness that we're playing with so far.
yeah.
So Xavier Brown at the line for his second shot. First shot was no good. Second shot is up, and it is good. Oh, was he fouled on a 3? I guess he was fouled attempting a 3-pointer. That's 3 shots. Emmett Blevins checks back into the ball game, replaces Carter Cox. Xavier's misses the 3rd free throw. And the ball is rebounded by Bryson Jackson. Again, Bryson Jackson facing his old team here. Gets it to Blevins at the top of the key. Blevins tries to make a move down the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Tyler Bell comes out of there with it. He's at the front court. He's looking. And looks like he's going to be fouled by Max Howard.
Carries fouls number 14, Max Howard. That's his first. It's team foul number 5.
So that last foul wasn't their 5th foul. Now the War Eagles have their 5th foul in the quarter, and they are in the bonus right now. So I guess those free throws that Brown was shooting, I guess he got fouled on 3-point attempt, which I didn't see that, but that's why he got three shots, I guess. So Bell's first free throw is up and in. And checking back in for the Bulldogs are Kenyon Johnson and Odie Williams. So we got Johnson, Williams, Bell, Adams, and number 30, Beckham Crone on the court right now for the Bulldogs. Sorry, number 23, that's Stephen Tolson. Wassman for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Odie Williams bringing it up the court. Kicks over to Bell. Bell's going to take the 3. He's going to miss it. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Kenya Johnson with the rebound, swings it over to Williams. Williams to Bell. Bell out working against Jackson. Swings inside to Tolson, and he's going to make a move, and he puts it in. Steven Tolson stretches that lead to 17-11 for the Bulldogs. And it looks like we're going to have a jump ball, and possession will go to, I think the possession will stay with the War Eagles. So good defense there by the Bulldogs on the inbound pass.
Your War Eagles are trailing by 6 to Fayetteville. Your score is 17-11.
And the War Eagles are in the bonus. Although that possession arrow goes to the Bulldogs. Again, the bonus favors the Bulldogs right now as Tyler Bell on a little curl there and puts it up and in. Score the basket for the Bulldogs. Our score is 19-11. Bulldogs putting some pressure on the ball there in the front. War Eagles able to get it across the line there. Dumps it inside to Blevins, and Blevins is fouled. And that foul is on P.D. Adams, his first foul. We'll send Blevins to the line because he's in the act of shooting. Emmett's first free throw is up and good. Emmett Blevins is one of the big transfers this year for the War Eagles. Kind of left that pretty good Harbor program, but came over here and is really excited about being a War Eagle this year. He's a senior transfer. Wish we would have got him last year, but you know it's good to have him for 1 year.
We're very glad.
He sinks 2 free throws. We're very glad to have him.
Yes, glad to have him on a senior year too.
Mm-hmm. So Tolson, looked like he got a little bump there that didn't get called, but throws it back inside, gets it back inside and sticks it in. Tolson has 4 quick points for the Bulldogs. And Coach Olson is going to call a timeout with our score 21, Fayetteville leading 21-13. This is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay here with them. We're doing some good things.
Yeah.
We're doing some good things, Carson. Really like the aggressiveness that we're playing with.
Yeah.
And again, that first conference game, you know, it's very important to get a good impression, get a good start. Playing, you know, we're really competitive right now, doing a lot of really good things.
Yeah, just got to keep playing competitive, playing aggressive. Our defense is on fire. Mm-hmm. We just got to give a little bit more consistent shooting, but, you know, that's something we can fix.
And again, this is something where Fayetteville's going to play a lot of people. I mean, I'm looking at the roster here, and look at our roster, look at their roster, and they've already subbed in, like, they subbed in a whole, you know, lineup at one point early here in the first quarter. So, you know, trying to keep an eye on fatigue. You know, it's War Eagles, we've only played like 6 guys so far, 7 guys so far. Blevins inside for 2. No foul call, and misses a shot, rebounded by Fayetteville. Odie Williams is going to take the 3, and he's going to sink the 3. Kind of lost the shooter in transition there, and Odie Williams was able to kind of step into a 3-pointer there and knock it down. Ryan Nepling's trying to bring it in, and the ball is stolen by Williams. Williams is going to put it up, misses the shot, rebounded by Fayetteville. Thompson out at the top of the key with it, look for a shot, passes it up, but swings it over to number 21, Quincy Bradford, and he's able to knock it down. So Fayetteville stretching that lead here. We're kind of getting kind of a danger zone here. We need a bucket right here, kind of stop the bleeding. Jackson's going to bring it up the court. This is going to slow it down. Looks like the War Eagles are going to play for the last shot in the quarter. Bryson Jackson looking, swings it out to Blevins. Blevins throws it out of bounds, and the ball will go to to the go to the Fayetteville Bulldogs, and Fayetteville will probably play for the last shot of the quarter here. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Got to stop the ball there, and we did not. Kenyon Johnson gets all the way to the basket and ends the quarter with the 2-pointer. So at the end of the first quarter, our score is 28-13, Fayetteville in the lead. We're going to take a short break, and we'll join you at the start of the second quarter.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like
And we're back to the start of the second quarter. Again, Fayetteville up 28-13. Heritage starts with possession. Wasserman out at the top of the key. Nippling gets in trouble, turns the ball over. Fayetteville comes out with it. Jurgensen brings it up the court, back to Brown. Nippling guarding Brown at the top of the key, swings it to O.D. Williams inside. Ball is taken away by Emmett Blevins. Wasserman guarded by Williams. Gets it across the court. Emmett Blevins inside. Oh, good. Tries to get the ball to Bryson Jackson, and Jackson misses the layup. Rebounded by Fayetteville. Fayetteville. Ooh, hard foul there by Crone. Crone just fouled hard there by Bryson Jackson. That is his second foul of the quarter, or second foul in the game. He's going to be replaced by Carter Cox. You want to keep Jackson out of foul trouble as best you can. You know, he's our point guard, and he's a high-energy guy.
Very competitive on the
Very competitive, and you kind of, you know, once he gets a scoring, you know, if he can get a scoring on track, you know, he's a, you know, that's kind of what you want from him as well. So kind of monitor his fouls there. So Fayetteville opens up a 30-13 lead. Wasserman is stripped by Brown. Brown is going to have an easy layup. And they're going to force a timeout called by Coach Olson. And it's another 30-second timeout, so we'll stay with them. Good timeout there by Coach. I mean, he kind of starts kind of getting out of sorts there. Game is starting to get kind of sloppy and, you know, kind of calm timeout and calm everybody down.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you want to do.
I think right now we're just kind of getting a little rushed. We're definitely the conference nerves have kicked in, and we're just trying to go, and we need to take a breathing point and, you know, calm, cool, and collected.
Yes. Heritage inbounds it to Cox. Cox gets it to Wasserman, trying to get it up the court. Wasserman is able to get across half court. He's looking. Swings it to Nippling. Nippling looking for Blevins. Blevins out on the wing. Tries to make a move. Didn't find any room. Still has it. Needs some help Gets it back to Wassman. Wassman probing the defense. Almost steps out of bounds, but throws the ball away. Bradford with the steal. Bradford brings it up the court to Crone. Crone, no good. Misses the shot. Thought he got fouled there. No call. Karras brings it up the court. Back to Nepling. Nepling swings it to Wassman. Wassman back to Cox. Blevins trying to make a move out there on the perimeter. Gets it into Karras. Karras no good. Rebounded by Emmett Blevins. Blevins misses. Rebounded by Karras. Blevins is going to take a three. No good. Ball is rebounded by Fayetteville. Fayetteville's going to slow the tempo down a little bit. Brown brings it up the court. Quincy Bradford's going to sink the three. Stretches that lead to 35-13.
Warriors foul, charge number 33, Carter Cox.
Carter Cox is charged with a foul. His first foul. Team foul number 2 of the quarter. Ferguson with a miss, but he looks like Xavier Brown's going to take a hard foul.
Heritage foul, charge number 12, Bryson Jackson.
Bryson Jackson, his third foul, folks.
That's his third personal foul, third team foul.
That's what you don't want right there, to get his third foul so early in the second quarter. 2 more fouls and he's done for the day. So some foul trouble adding up for the War Eagles here. It's going to send Xavier Brown to the line shooting 2. First free throw up and good. Let's see if... So number 1, Golden, Markevius Golden is checking in for the War Eagles. Second free throw up is good. So the War Eagles they're forced to reach deep into that bench. And Golden is a guy that I don't remember seeing him play during the tournament, but Bryson Jackson is saddled with 3 fouls, so coach is going to have to reach deep into that bench and get some help from somebody. Nebling for 3, no good. Rebounded by Jurgensen. Fayetteville out of there with it. Swings it to Bradford. Bradford's going to take the 3. He's going to airball it. The ball is rebounded by the Bulldogs. Ferguson comes out there with it. Wassman up the court. Swings it to Nepling. Nepling back to Wassman. Wassman to Karras. Karras swings it to Nepling. Nepling out in the front court with been guarded very well by the Bulldogs. Swings it to Wassman. Wassman on the baseline, and looks like they're going to call him that he stepped out of bounds. Steps out of bounds, so the War Eagles turn it over. Johnson brings it up the court, swings to Jurgensen. Jurgensen to Bell. Bell's going to swing to Tolson. Jurgensen goes inside for the little jumper there. Stretches that lead to 39-13 Fayetteville. Golden is going to bring it up the court. almost lose control of it. Was able to bring it up the court, guarded well by Bradford. Looks like they're going to get that P.D. Adams for the foul, maybe. Well, they're going to say it's Fayetteville's basketball. Olsen, the shot no good. Golden up front court with it. He's looking for help. Going to get it to Wassman. Wassman lays it up and in. That was a much-needed basket there for the War Eagles.
Hopefully this can get some energy going and we can continue scoring. And
so Bell for three, no good. And looks like they're going to call a foul on Wassman. Pushing foul. Or Isaac Karras, that's his second foul. Oh, so we're starting to get into some foul trouble here for us. It's not good.
we have 14 fouls this period, and Fayetteville has 0. So we're definitely...
Tolson inside, no good. Rebounded by number 30, Beckham Crone.
Basket by Beckham Crone.
Looks like the ball, did we get a turnover? This looks like the War Eagles turned it over. Had bad miss there by P.D. Adams. But the ball is stolen away, and P.D. Adams sticks it back up and in. Good hustle play by the Bulldogs there. So our score is 43-15 with 1:36 left in the second quarter. Osman Nepling trying to make a move there. Trying to find some space against this tough Bulldogs defense. He's out to Karras. Karras is going to take it up and misses the shot, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs playing great defense. They're really limiting our opportunities there as Tyler Bell takes it all the way, lays it up and in. Little floater in the lane there. And steal attempt by Kenyon Johnson. Ball's knocked out of bounds. The ball will stay with the War Eagles. 1:03 left in the second quarter. The Bulldogs have built up a 45-15 lead on the War Eagles. Golden tries to make a move and get the ball across the half court. Nifty move there on P.D. Adams. Adams playing tough defense. Golden gets into some trouble there. Gets it over to Wassman. Wassman out top with it. Look for some space. Gets it to Nepling. Nepling's going to swing it to Golden. Extra pass to Karras. Thought about the three. Didn't take it. Tries to get it inside to Blevins, but the ball is taken away by the Bulldogs. Tyler Bell comes out of there with it. Bell. Looks like they're going to try to play. They're going to run that shot clock down. This is 2 seconds. There's a 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So Fayetteville can play for the last shot of the quarter here. Looks like that's what they're going to do. 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Johnson out top with it. Over to Bell. Bell swings it to P.D. Adams. To Colson. And there's going to be a shot clock violation there. Fayetteville kind of lost track of time there. The turnover goes to the War Eagles. But we have a 1.3 seconds left in the half. War Eagles get it in, and they're not going to get a shot. So at the half, our score is Fayetteville 45, War Eagles 15. So War Eagles have some work we need to do. We need to get in that locker room, regroup, and see what we come out with, because if the lead stays like this, they will have a continuous clock there in the fourth quarter. So, folks, we will rejoin you at the start of the third quarter.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has a prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Always remember to drive your own bus.
What could I do?
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Always remember to drive your own bus.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Always remember to drive your.
All right, folks, we're back for the start of the third quarter. Again with our score, 45, Bulldogs leading 45-15. War Eagles will start the second half with possession. Bryson Jackson swings it to Wassman. Wassman out top to Blevins. Blevins back to Napling. Napling's going to take the three, no good. Rebounded by Bradford. Bradford quickly up the front court. Is going to take it coast to coast. Misses the shot. Rebounded by the War Eagles. Bryson Jackson up the court quickly. He's going to take a three and nail the three. Big shot there by Bryson Jackson. It's good to see him starting to get on track. He had some foul trouble there at the beginning of in the first quarter. Good to see him start to get on track here. Fayetteville at the top of the key. That's Jorgensen. Jorgensen swings it out to Bradford. Bradford to Brown. Brown directing the offense, trying to set up a screen. Swings it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen inside to O.D. Williams. Williams misses it. Rebounded by Wassman. Wassman to Bryson Jackson. Jackson up the court. Tries to make a move on O.D. Williams. Sticks it up and in. Nice nifty move to the basket there by Bryson Jackson. Starting to get on track here.
Great way to start the second half.
Again, we've got to get it under 30 points, which is a good start for the War Eagles here. Oh, it goes inside and it's missed by Jorgensen. Kind of wild shot there. So the Bulldogs are starting 0 for 3 in this second half here. Emmett Blevins takes the three, no good. Rebounded by Bradford. Bradford to Williams. Williams gets it back to the point guard, Brown. Brown's going to walk it up the court. Swings to Williams. Bradford's going to take the three, and he's going to hit it. Quincy Bradford for three. And Fayetteville's going to set up full court press. And they're going to back off that press there. Wassman brings it up the court. Gets it across the timeline. Epling at the top of the key. Going to try to get in the Blevins. Ball stolen away by Brown. Brown's going to pass to Williams, and he's going to dunk it. Almost missed the dunk, but he was able to get it down.
He recovered well.
He was able to get it down. Goes to Bryson Jackson. Jackson inside to Blevins, and Blevins misses the dunk. Rebounded by Fayetteville. Nice setup by Bryson Jackson there. Brown's going to take a long three, and he's going to nail it. So Fayetteville started off 0-3 and got a dunk and then got a big three-pointer. Wassman out front. Gets into Blevins. Blevins is going to take it inside. Good, strong move by Emmett Blevins. Gives him two. Fayetteville up the court quickly. Out to Crone. Crone to Williams. Williams to Bradford. Bradford tries to throw it to number 11, Jackson Jorgensen, but the ball is stolen away into the hands of Bryson Jackson. Bryson trying to set up the offense. Makes a move. Tries to get down the middle of the lane, puts it up and in, and they call him a foul. Yeah, they're going to call Williams. They're going to call Williams, but it was a foul on the floor, so there's no shot there.
First foul in the second half.
So possession stays with the War Eagles. War Eagles, Ryan Wassman going to inbound the basketballs, looking. But couldn't find anybody open, so Coach Olson is forced to call the timeout there. And I'm thinking this is a full timeout, so we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back, folks.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from CertainTeed. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
Washman to inbound it. Goes inside to Blevins on the inbound pass, and the shot is up and in.
Our score is 53-24 Fayetteville.
And Odie Williams, really quick shot by the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Kind of stops the momentum there temporarily for the War Eagles. Oh, missed some steps there by Blevins, but this is a good no call. Well, I don't know if it's a good no call. It was a no call. He did walk. But Bryson Jackson's able to recover and throw it off the Odie Williams, so the possession will stay with the with the Heritage War Eagles. Ball is intercepted by Jurgensen, and he's going to take it all the way, lays it up and in, and he's going to draw the foul.
Heritage foul starts number 33, Carter Cox. That's his second. The basket was going into the line of one shot as Jackson Jorgensen.
So free throws up and in. So that stretches that lead to 58-24. Wow, that was a dunk by Emmett Blevins. Throws it down. Bryson Jackson being aggressive on defense there. Got to watch it. Don't draw the foul. Swings the bell. Bell's going to take a deep three, and he's going to nail it. 3-point basket by Fayetteville stretches that lead to 61-26. Bryson Jackson going downhill with it, kind of gets out of control there. Ball is recovered by Cox. Cox inside to Blevins. Blevins is going to take a shot, but he is fouled.
Fayetteville fouls on number 23, Stephen Postman. His first, team second.
So Blevins is going to draw a foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Second shot made. Your score is 27-61 Fayetteville.
Fayetteville with the basketball top of the key. That is P.D. Adams. Adams throws it inside to Crone. Crone had a good look, but let the defense collapse on him. Got in trouble, had to swing it out. Ball goes to Bell, who hits another three-pointer. Bell has really been hot from deep here. Hit a lot of key three-pointers here that spurred this Fayetteville attack. So score is 64-27. Bryson Jackson kind of got away with the chicken wing there. He's going to get the ball back and try a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Bell. Bell drives down the lane, dishes off to Crone. A lot of nifty pass there, and Crone puts the ball up and in, and he is fouled. Beckham Crone. And that is the second foul on Emmett Blevins. And he's going to be replaced by Max Howard and also Peyton Mays into the ball game for the War Eagles. And they're going to call a foul on the floor. And that's Tostin. It's his second foul. That's the third team foul for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. So Peyton Mays looking to throw it in, gets it in to Jackson. Jackson's going to try a step back three, and he's going to be fouled. Missed the shot, but he's going to go to the line for 3 shots. That's Tostin's third. Tostin's picked up 2 quick fouls here. That's his third foul of the game here. So Bryson Jackson will go to the line shooting 3. First shot is up and no good. Second shot for Bryson Jackson is up and good. So that cuts the lead from 28 to 66. And the third free throw is up and good. So with 1:28 seconds left, the Bulldogs lead 66-29. Tolson out in the key, makes a move down the lane, puts it up, and shot is no good. Rebounded by Max Howard. Howard to Bryson Jackson. Peyton Mays to the top. Max Howard. Howard swings it over to Bryson Jackson. Jackson going to try to get down the lane and force up a shot, and it is no good, but he is fouled. And that was on. That foul's on P.D. Adams, his first foul of the contest. But that's going to send Bryson Jackson to the free throw line. And that's also Fayetteville's 5th foul of the quarter. So for 48 seconds, the War Eagles are going to be shooting in the bonus. And again, that's just for a quarter. And Bryson Jackson's first free throw up is up and no good. Second free throw is up and in. That cuts the lead to 30 to 60, 66 to 30. Bell at top of the key, swings it to P.D. Adams. Adams looking for some space against Peyton Mays. Mays guarding Tolson out in the key. Swings it to Johnson. Johnson goes inside to Crone. Crone swings it back to Tolson, misses a 3. And technical foul is called on Tolson. He thought he was fouled on that 3-point attempt. Kind of said something to the ref, and the ref's like, I'm going to hit you with the T. So there'll be technical shots for the War Eagles here. And technical fouls also cause personal fouls. So not only was an ill-advised word to the ref, that it caused him another foul. So that's his 4th foul of the game. And Nippling puts up the first technical shot, and it is up and in.
This could definitely change a little bit of the 4th quarter, for sure.
Yeah, don't mouth the ref.
No,
especially
absolutely
when
not.
you're up by what you're up by. There's
no
need for you to say anything to me.
No.
Ref, so he probably got a little angry. I mean, refs are human too, They have feelings.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they get mad too. So Bryson Jackson brings the ball up the court, and it looks like the War Eagles are going to play for the last shot of the quarter. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Jackson still ball at the top of the key. He's going to make a move to the basket. He's going to take a step back 3. No good. Rebounded. Oh, and it looks like Max Howard is going to take a hard shot there. It looks like he's up. He's okay. But they call a foul on Howard. So with 1.5 seconds left in the third quarter, the ball will be, the possession will favor the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Adams is going to take a long three, and he's going to miss it. So at the end of the third quarter, our score, Fayetteville 66, Heritage 32. So they will have a continuous clock in the fourth quarter. So this next 8 minutes will be uninterrupted unless a timeout is called by either coach. So we will join you at the start of the fourth quarter. And we begin the start of the fourth quarter. Again, this will be a continuous clock. 8 minutes left in the ball game. Basically, clock can only be stopped if the either coach calls a timeout. So even with fouls, the clock will continue to run. Ball goes out of bounds, the clock will run. As evidence right there, Fayetteville throws the ball out of bounds. I think that is Heritage's basketball. No, I guess the ball was knocked out by the War Eagles. Will inbounds it to Crone. A bunch of new faces for the Bulldogs. Number 15 with the shot there. That was Simeon Bell. The ball is rebounded by Wassman. Wassman to Jackson. Jackson looking for some space. Goes inside. Kind of loses control of the basketball. Throws it away. But Golden tried to save it in, but Fayetteville, the ball goes out in Fayetteville. So the possession will stay with the War Eagles. Our score 66-32. 6 minutes, 56 seconds left in the game. So Blevins, top of the key, he's going to take it inside for two. Strong move by Emmett Blevins there, and it's stolen by Bryson Jackson, and Jackson's going to get a shot. And Coach Olson's going to call a timeout. So four really quick points there for the War Eagles. Layup by Emmett Blevins, and then the steal and a layup by Bryson Jackson. It's going to take a 30-second timeout, so we will stay here with you all. Actually, this is a full timeout, so let's take a commercial break. Actually, I was wrong. That was a second timeout. Hung on the scores table. Fayetteville puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Wassman. Wassman with a long pass to Golden. Golden's going to put it up, and he is fouled. So Markevius Golden will go to the line to shoot two.
15, Simeon Brillo. His first. The line with 2 shots of Jay Golden.
Markevius J. Golden. So they call him Jay.
Yes.
Need to write that on I'm calling him by his Jay Golden. Sorry, Jay. And shot is good by Jay Golden. Hits both free throws. Cuts the lead to 66-38. Fayetteville. Looks like we're going to get a foul called on
Warriors fouls number 12, Bryson Jackson.
That's on Jackson. That is his 4th foul of the game. So 4 fouls on Bryson Jackson, 1 more, and his day will be over. Fayetteville looking to inbound it. Inbounds it to Crone. Crone kicks it back out to number 14. That is Wassenmiller. Kicks it out to Carey. Carey puts up a floater in the lane and hits it.
Charles Carey.
Stretches the lead out, 68-38, with 4 minutes, 37 seconds left in the game. Jackson brings the ball up the court. He's probing the defense. Gets it to Wassman. Wassman to Blevins at the top of the key. Jay Golden at the top of the key. Goes to Wassman. Wassman looks for Bryson Jackson. Bryson Jackson, nifty move inside. Misses the 3. Misses the layup. Ball goes Fayetteville. Fayetteville quickly up the court. Crone, he has it in the lane. Doesn't put up the shot. 3-point attempt by Fayetteville. Misses the 3, and ball goes out of bounds. That 3-pointer by Charles Carey is no good. And it looks like the War Eagles are going to pull their starters, and they're going to let some young guys play. So on the court for the War Eagles, number 20, Roderick Toney, sophomore. I also see Nenjing still out there. Number 31, D'Angelo Hassler's out there. Who's number 25? Caden Terrell's out there. So Coach Olson's going to get some young guys some playing time, which is always good. Get some tape on everybody, something to show everybody, hey, this is what we can do better. This is what we can. This is what we did good. This is what we can do better. So ball is turned over. Ball goes to Fayetteville. Fayetteville shoots a 3, no good. Rebounded by Toney. Toney loses the ball. Fayetteville attempts another 3, and that's all. I hit every part of the goal except the rim there.
Yep.
Ball goes inside, kicks it out. Nenjing, top of the key. He's going to drive it in the lane, scoop and score. Nenjing. Niebling with the shot. Fayetteville, top of the key. Going to swing it out to number 14. That is Wassenmiller. He's going to nail the 3. Gets it out to Carter Cox. Niebling misses a 3. Niebling brings it up the court. Oh, the ball is stolen away from him. 2 minutes left in the game. Shot is up and in by Charles Carey. And they're not going to stop the clock. They're just Fayetteville's just subbing some more guys in. Get some guys some playing time. Score 73-40. Niebling turns it over. Fayetteville took some steps there, wasn't called. I think the referees are trying to get out of here. We're not going to call anything. Yeah, you know. Niebling up the court. And gets it to Toney. Toney looks inside to 31. D'Angelo Hassler. No good. Shot is missed. Number 33, Carter Cox. Ball's going to stay with the War Eagles. Niebling's going to come out. He's replaced by Jay Golden. 53 seconds left in the game. Ball goes into Toney. Toney's going to take it upside and misses the layup. Gets the ball back. Golden's going to take a 3 and buries the 3. Jay Golden. 30 seconds left in the game. Toney up top of the key on playing defense. I think Fayetteville's not going to take another shot. They're just going to pull it out. content with the win here, as they're going to start conference play 1-0, and our War Eagles are going to fall to 0-1 in conference at the beginning of the first game of conference. It's always good to get the first conference game out of the way, and like we said, first you look to get better between the first conference game to the second conference game. So, we'll have a chance to improve. Our next game was Tuesday.
Yes.
At Bentonville,
Yep.
both boys and girls, and then our next home game is Friday against Springdale. I
Yes.
believe. Yes. So another stiff, it's conference. Every game you play is going to be tough.
Yeah.
So for War Eagle TV, Miss Carson Coleman, my name is Jermaine Brown. Thank you all for joining us. Again, our next broadcast will be Tuesday at Bentonville, and then our next home game will be here Friday night against the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Good night.